I'm Richard Southern in the 680 newsroom. Busy week for the markets, for investors, as everyone was really tuned in to what was happening at the White House regarding the trade tariffs. And indeed, on Thursday, U.S. President Trump, flanked by steel workers, did announce tariffs on steel and aluminum imports to the United States. However, Canada exempt from the tariffs for now. Mr. Trump tied the exemption to how the NAFTA talks go. So we did see a bit of a recovery for stocks at the end of the week. Interesting news this week as regards the money in our wallet. It's going to start to look an awful lot different. The Bank of Canada unveiled the new Canadian $10 bill. There it is. And on it is Canadian civil rights icon Viola Desmond. What's the other big thing you notice about it, though? It's vertical. Bank of Canada says it's changed the orientation of this note to make it vertical, so there's more room for Desmond's image. The Bank of Canada also tells me that all new bills coming out after this will also have the vertical layout. Some say that makes more sense because people tend to hold their wallets or purses vertically and hand over the bills vertically. The next bill to get a redesign will be the 5. That'll be in a couple of years' time. Toys R Us reportedly getting set to liquidate its U.S. stores, to close up shop in the United States after 70 years. Of course, the company's struggling as more toy sales go on Amazon and as the kids' tastes change. Kids interested more in technology now. Toys R Us filing for bankruptcy last September in both Canada and the U.S. Now, Toys R Us has 82 Canadian stores, and I did get a statement from Toys R Us Canada reading, quote, "Our business in Canada is operating as usual." Goes on to say, "We will continue to honor customer policies and gift cards," and we have no information or comment on the U.S. stores. We did see a sell-off on Friday for some of the toy retailers like Mattel on this possible demise for Toys R Us. Well, we know maybe robots are coming for our jobs. We talk an awful lot about this, and here's an example of it actually happening. This is Flippy, they're calling him. It's a robot that flips burgers, and this is actually working now in a California burger restaurant. A human employee places the raw patties onto the grill, but then Flippy turns them over and removes them from the grill when they're ready, and he has thermal imaging sensors, so he knows exactly when the burgers are at the right temperature, and he learns how to cook better over time using artificial intelligence. Humans still put the cheese and the toppings on the burger, but adding a robot to flip the burgers, they say, makes the kitchen safer and cuts out human error. Flippy never calls in sick, by the way. Well, here's an interesting story on the weekend here. Maybe we've had a quick drink or two. According to a big report this week by Finder.com, we collectively have an issue with drunk shopping. 46% admit to shopping while intoxicated. Those that do spend an average of $448 on drunk purchases in 2017. Men spent more than women. Generation X spent triple what millennials did. And the top drunk shopping purchases food, no surprise there. Followed by shoes and clothes and then gambling. Experts say maybe you want to consider putting a stop limit in place on your debit or credit cards. Speaking of drinking, a week today, St. Patrick's Day, it's coming up, and a major Irish whiskey brand is stepping up to make some streetcar routes on the TTC free on St. Patrick's Day. It's Jameson's Irish whiskey, ponying up the money to make the 504 King, the 514 Cherry, and the 501 Queen streetcars free of charge on St. Patrick's Day a week today between 4 p.m. and 2:30 a.m. We don't know how much Jameson paid for that. We do know they probably can't afford it. Sales are surging at the company amid big demand for the Irish whiskey category. Cheers to you. In the 680 newsroom, Richard Southern, City News.